City of Donna, Mayor David Moreno, coming to you here on our second segment of the All Heart podcast, where we bring you information, we keep you updated as to what is happening here in your city. So very excited. Every week we're going to have a different guest come over, talk about things that are happening here with the City of Donna. Today we're going to talk about the hike and bike trail, and we're going to talk about the Donna Sports Complex. With me this morning, we have City Manager Mr. Jorge Peña. A little fun fact about Mr. Jorge Peña and talking about the hike and bike trail. Before he came to the City of Donna, he was also an employee with the Precinct 1, where he started this hike and bike trails. He was instrumental in that. So we're glad to have him here with the City of Donna working on this hike and bike trail. We also have with me here to my left is Commissioner Coach Jesse Jackson. Another fun fact about the two guests that I have here, Coach Jackson is also now an employee of Precinct 1, and he's overseeing the project, the hike and bike trail. So glad to have both these gentlemen here with me. I'd like to welcome these two gentlemen here. We're here to talk a little bit about what's going on in the city, your city. So Coach Jackson, tell us a little bit about the hike and bike trail coming from Wesco through Donna.
Well, first and foremost, Mayor, thank you for having me here. I'm excited. You know, it's something like you said before. I became part of Precinct 1, you know. It's like I was a teacher, coach for 37 years and never been around this type of work as far as the machinery is concerned, and I'm so excited I'm a part of it now. What I understand is I've only been there 4 months, but what I understand is that it started way back in 2023 of October. Things didn't go right, some with the funding, so it actually got started in January of 24. The hike and bike trail is something that I wish people could go and see this for themselves. It starts out there in Border Street in Wesco, and it comes across all the way to Westgate. And talking about Westgate, they just finished. They're going to make an underground tunnel that goes underneath Westgate and comes to the top of the trail.
Oh, wow.
On the east side. So it's a lot safer. A lot safer. As a matter of fact, I was out there this morning, and they already put all what they need. They're about, I would say, about 3/4 way done. They were about to pave the street up at Westgate so the traffic can continue going, and it's so much safer for the people that walk it. There from Westgate, it comes across, it curves around and comes down to Milano Street. And Milano Street, you'll find a parking space there. So for you want to park there, you can head west or head east on the trail. And it's still it's very nice. It's going to be it's very it's helping the community. Go out there and walk. It helps for health purposes. From Milano, we come across all the way to Midway, and there in Midway, it continues and goes across, and it goes across, and you land on Stite Street. Well, you'll find another parking area. And then from Stites, it hits all the way to Victoria. And that's where all the paving starts, but we're continuing now, starting there in Listener, going across the Canal Banks Irrigation District in Listener. It'll cross 493. It'll cross across 493 into South Avenue, from Listener to South Avenue. And we're working getting that paved pretty soon. Within about next week, our Director of Operations that takes care of this is Oscar Gonzalez, a.k.a. Big O. Does a heck of a job, and so once we get to South Avenue, which we are working right now, it'll cut across Mr. Bell's area onto Old River Road, where there'll be a third parking area there for the people to get there. And that's already ready to go to get paved across the Canal Bank, across behind AP Solis, and that elementary that we have out there, I believe it's Stanky, or one of the elementaries crosses.
Thank you.
It'll cross across to AP Solis and down on 4th Street. That's already set, ready to get paved. And right now we're actually setting caliche down on South Avenue that will take us all the way across. And this year, once it's said and done, it'll be a total of 17 miles, more or less. And the good thing about this, Mayor, and our city manager knows this, he's the one that started everything. It's a self-performance thing. Our workers are doing it. Hidalgo County precinct workers are taking care of that. Estimated project value is about $6 million.
Wow.
It's a lot of money, but if it wouldn't have happened that way, we would have contracted engineers and other people doing it. If I'm not mistaken, our city manager can probably attest to this, probably around $20 million. So we're saving about $14 million just by our workers, our employees doing the work. And let me tell you, I'm out there every day. I travel from site to site, make sure that the workers are doing well. I'm not going to tell them how to do it. That's why they're there. But I check up on them, take them some water, have conversations, and they take pride in what they do. And I'm amazed how these men run this machinery, how they do this day in and day out, and it's an everyday thing, and they take pride, and they do a good job, and I'm really excited to be part of this. I'm excited that I have the opportunity to be around these people, these employees from Precinct 1. Thank you to Commissioner Fuentes, give me the opportunity. Thank you for Oscar Gonzalez, just teaching me the rope of just what it is to be a project supervisor, and it's a team effort. It's a team effort. It's not just one person. This is a team effort. For example, like Irrigation District, I believe it's number 1, City Manager, Irrigation District number 1, and we have Drainage District number 9. We also have the Donna Irrigation District. And thanks goes out to the city of Westaco, of course, our city of Donna here, the heart of the valley, and Alamo. Because like I said, when everything is said and done, it'll connect from Donna to Alamo, to San Juan, and connect with the one that's in FAR already, So it's a total about 17 miles, maybe a little bit more, give or take. But then again, it's very exciting to see this operation hands-on. And if anyone you want to take a tour with me, I can show you. I know that personally, I've taken our mayor out there, I've taken our chief of police, I've taken one of our other commissioners, and they just stay at awe. Once they see it close by, they see what we're doing, and you get a different perspective. And I applaud these men that are out there working. I really see what they do and the effort they put behind their jobs. And I'd like to invite the public, go out there especially once Westgate's open, go check it out. I think pretty soon, within a couple of weeks, everything should be done. That underground tunnel should be lighted up, and then you'll be able to use it. Right now, it's a temporary closure from Westgate going into Milanos, or Milanos going into Westgate, and that's just for the safety of the people, Don't walk during that area. We have the drainage district has huge machineries out there, big old mortar graders and backhoes and excavators. They're for the safety of the people. We have signs that say temporary closure.
Exciting news, Coach. Exciting news. We always talk about bettering the quality of life here for the community and so forth, and what better than to have opportunities for you to go out there, walk and take care of your health, spend quality time with your family out there. Great job. You talked about different entities that come together, collaborate. Commissioner David Fuentes, thank you, sir, for everything that you do to collaborate with the city of Donna. You mentioned the irrigation district and so forth, and drainage district. I mean, it's all a partnership working for you. Mr. Pena, anything to add about the exciting hike and bike trail coming to city of Donna?
Yeah, it's part of a larger picture, Mayor, and it goes in line with the city's priorities. And what is that? To increase and better the quality of life. I have to applaud Commissioner Dave Fuentes, not just because he's my old boss. Again, Commissioner Jackson, and you guys know that I used to be the Assistant Chief Administrator for Hidalgo County Precinct 1. My immediate role was a project manager. So we saw this project from inception. We're very fortunate that we have good partners. The way we were able to make this $20+ million project into a $6 million project is simple, through partnerships with communities like Donna, organizations like, Hidalgo County Drainage District number 1, Irrigation number 9, and of course here in our community, Donna Irrigation District. And how we were able to offset that cost, Mayor, Commissioner, and for the audience, this partnership allowed us to use right-of-way that's already owned by these organizations, right? The original design included the purchase of land, at which point it would not have been feasible. Then that became a shared use plan. So what is considered a hike and bike was going to be on the road. That just wasn't in line with what the vision for Commissioner Fuentes and City Donna was at the time. So we ponied up. Oscar Gonzalez, at the time a commissioner, also director of operations, knew the ins and outs of Donna, and so we came out here and we looked at areas where we could put it, and so that allowed us to save money, but more importantly, to make this a real hike and bike. And so in Donna, there's actually very little to no sections that are in a road, what they call a shared use project. In this case, everything is through there. So partnership has allowed us to improve the quality of life. But I think one of the things that I want to elaborate a little bit also is if you look at the section for North Victoria to Listener, there's a irrigation canal that runs through there. And so part of this initiative is not just so much to improve the quality of life when it comes to outdoors, but also better the community when it comes to drainage. Drainage district, with the approval of Donna Irrigation District, gave the precinct the ability to bury this ditch or this water canal, shift it over to the property line, and so now you're going to have a big old retention pond. So the community that once flooded back then will now be, well, we're hoping flood proof, because now you have a big old RDF, kind of similar to those big old soccer fields that you see in McAllen.
Yeah.
So besides an outdoors activities, or at least the quality of life, you're going to have some drainage improvements. Again, courtesy of Hidalgo County Precinct 1 Commissioner David Fuentes. Immediately when I came on board, we want to expose the trail, and we encourage everybody to come out. It's work in progress, but the first section that applies to Donna is a section from Stites to Victoria. It's about a mile and a half, I think, each way.
Correct.
Also, just so we're clear, out of the 17 miles, 7 miles are in Donna, which is cool, right? 7 miles that we're creating right now through Hidalgo County, this project. Then we have our North Trail that's we're going to start construction here soon. That's another mile, plus a mile on this sports complex we'll talk about here a little bit. So excited, be patient. It is work in progress. It is part of our capital improvement plan. So every year we'll be investing in things like benches, lights, landscaping. Now with this tree grant, we'll put some trees. So I'm excited, not just because it improves the quality of life for the city, Mayor, for this community, but because it really brings and sheds light to the entire the rest of the Rio Grande Valley to come and use the city of Donna's parks. It will be one of the longest trails in the Rio Grande Valley in any community, right? So, and it's going to be certified. So for marathon runners, hike and bike, trail runners, trail riders, they'll be able to utilize our trails for competitive reasons. So yeah, I'm excited for Donna. Once again, another project in line with your vision, Mayor, your vision, Commissioner, which is simple: make Donna better, or what we say, make Donna great again, right?
Excited about the things that are coming. We're talking about the hike and bike trail, so it's a win-win situation. You mentioned something a little while ago, which is not new to me, but I hadn't realized that we're not only providing a hike and bike trail to help you with your health and so forth, but in a sense we're also helping with the drainage, the flooding that occurs in that area, more particularly in the Arbor Cove area, Listener area. So very excited about that. So thank you, gentlemen, shedding light on some of the things that are coming with the hike and bike trail. Next, we want to go into the Donna Sports Complex. I'm going to tell you what, if there's a project that I'm excited about, it's this. Because being a lifelong resident of the city of Donna, born and raised here and so forth, it's been over 40 years since we had a new park here in the city of Donna that was developed and so forth. Well, wait no more. City of Donna, your commissioners, your mayor, your city managers here for you, providing opportunities for your kids out there to go and practice and so forth. I know Coach will shed some light on this as well. But the Donna Sports Complex, we approved this in the last city commissioner meeting. So the development will start. We'll have a ribbon cutting pretty soon. We want you out there. We're excited about it. Our first part is going to be a fourplex or four baseball fields out there, where I know that you all drive around just like I do. You drive around, and when baseball season comes around, unfortunately, we have teams that try to find just an empty lot. Well, we're going to help out by providing 4 baseball fields. This comes at, I believe it's on South First Street, right in front of ID Academy. There's about 19 acres, belongs to the city of Donna. We're going to develop that into the Donna Sports Complex. And maybe Mr. Peña can shed some light a little bit about what's going on. But this is phase 1 of the Donna Sports Complex.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Commissioner. So walking into this, again, in line with bettering Donna, bettering the quality of life. So this is a total of about $4.5 million project, right? Funded partially between a federal grant through Congressman Vicente Gonzalez's office. It's still very much pending. And then, of course, certificate of obligation is approved by the voters a few years ago. That's funding about 2.3, 2.4 of this project, right? So in about a week or two, possibly a week or so, we'll be breaking ground into this much needed. But again, it's going to improve the quality of life. Inside the actual park itself, there's an amphitheater. There's 4 baseball fields. So that is going to bring up the entire capacity in Donna from 2 baseball fields to 6 baseball fields, okay? So you're gonna have a 1 mile long trail, you're gonna have a dog park, you're gonna have workout machines, an amphitheater, that'll be part of phase 2. But something interesting, Mayor, Commissioner, is the old skate park. That property that's going to be just north of this 20-acre development will now be utilized for soccer and football fields.
Awesome.
So we're gonna go in there, we're gonna tear it up, and we're gonna make that available so that we can have some football, Little League games out there, some soccer games, and do as much as we can, right? At least for now, because I do have a plan later on in our tenure here to increase and maximize our swimming pool that's right there. Right?
That's awesome.
So
That's
for
awesome.
now, we do have this phase 1. Construction will take approximately 8 to 9 months, so it'll be ready by next spring, at the end of the spring, maybe next summer. And then hopefully by then we should be awarded the funding from Congressional around March of next year, and it should allow us to move forward with the second phase. So in all, by the end of 2026, Mayor, Council Member Jackson, we will be 100% complete with our sports complex upgrades there. And hopefully the community enjoys it. We'd like to see people out there and-
I'm sure they will. I'm excited about it. You know, like I said, it's been over 40 years since we developed, the city of Donna developed any new park, and we're just at the groundbreaking part of this. So if I'm excited, I know Coach here's been a coach for over 30 years of experience. So I know Coach is excited as well about the new sports complex coming to Donna.
I sure am, Mayor and City Manager Peña, very excited. I can't wait to see it come up, You go back to the hike and bike trail, they're in the corner of First Street, right across from Idea, on First Street. Our hike and bike trail that comes from Precinct 1 is going to connect to our city park, coming across the street.
That's awesome.
Which is, I think, I believe, a mile to 1.2 miles around our park. I know our City Manager Peña mentioned about the amphitheater. I'm excited to have out there, outdoor, not just concerts, but some type of other events that we can use that for, and workout stations and all these baseball fields, football fields, soccer, something that our youth can use. They don't have to travel. They don't have to travel to Westaco or Alamo.
That's right,
They're
Coach.
going to have their own here. And if again, I encourage you to go and walk on this trail. If you see it, it's like if you've been through there, we take pride, or the gentlemen that take care of the trail, the cleaning, the cutting, the weed eating, the tree trimming, it's more of a 2-man crew, to be honest with you. And every day I stop by, say hi, give them water, and if I may, I want to say their names to our people.
Of course.
Mr. Alex Vela, thank you so much. Mr. Jose Gil Jr., thank you so much for what you do. It's a 2-man crew, and they take care of that trail like nobody else does. And
That's
as you
awesome,
talk
Coach.
about from Border to Westgate to Milanos to Midway to Stuyton and across to Victoria, it's a long way.
Yeah.
It's a long way. And and then they come over here to Mr. Bell's property, and then we're fixing that part. That's another part, So I'm really excited for our trail. I'm excited for our park coming up, our sports complex park. Being a former coach, and educator and coach, to me, there's nothing better than sports. For our youth to get involved in some type of sport activity, a health activity, walking. Just as simple as walking is a big benefit for us. And so, yes, I'm excited.
Like I mentioned before, improving the quality of life, nothing more important than your health, the health of your family, and so forth. So here we are, City of Donna, providing those opportunities to go out there and, exercise and so forth. So very excited. I know Mr. Peña here mentioned a little bit about, the phase 1, 4. We got 4 baseball fields coming over. Coach mentioned the walking trail for once. We've never had a walking trail here in the city of Donna. We had to use, Lenore Elementary or AP Solis. Now you will have a walking trail here for the city of Donna. You don't have to go anywhere else. We will be self constructing that, so saving the community money as well. Apart from that, very excited about, we're going to have a new splash pad as well in that area.
Right.
And an all-inclusive, what is it, those all-inclusive exercise, the machines.
Workout stations.
The workout stations, but an all-inclusive monkey bars and the gym apparatus thing, where the kids can go out there and do, kids with physical disabilities can go out there and participate. We're going to have gym equipment out there for them and so forth, where they can go out there and enjoy the park as well. So we are going to have a dog park for all you dog lovers out there. I know we haven't had one here. It's in the works. It will be out there. Altas Palmas, I know that city manager here mentioned, Altas Palmas. We are going to address that. We will be tearing it down. We will have football, soccer fields in that area for kids that enjoy that sport out there. So great things coming to the city of Donna. Anything else before we leave, gentlemen?
So for the special needs community, whether it's physical limitation, autism, or anything like that, we are working on bringing more attractions that are geared and focused on them. So I just wanted to add that, Mayor, because I was approached in one of our autism events, and they said, hey, we need to do a little bit more for our disadvantaged community, and I just want to let you know that, yes, sir.
I couldn't get out the words earlier, but it's an all-inclusive playground equipment for kids with physical disabilities, autism, and so we can go out there and enjoy the park, because every student deserves the same opportunity to go out there. Every kid out there deserves the same opportunities to enjoy our parks and so forth. So, gentlemen, I want to thank you for being part of this second segment of the All Heart Podcast, bringing information to the city of Donna, because you deserve it. Your government is transparent. We want you to know, keep you updated on everything going on here with the city of Donna. A lot of great things coming. Excited about the hike and bike trail and the Donna Sports Complex that we just talked about. But we'll see you next time on the All Heart Podcast. God bless each and every one of you.